Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome to today's class. Dear children, in the last class we are discussing 9th standard lesson My Beginnings written by Kapil Dev. This is the lesson that gives the short picture of Kapil Dev's childhood life, and it has been extracted from the autobiography of Kapil Dev, that is straight from the heart. So in this lesson, Kapil Dev is telling us about his childhood naughty activities, and also tells about that he was born in Chandigarh and on 6th January 1959, and his mother was a simple woman, and in his childhood days he was bunking school with his friends and collecting enough money, and they went to see picture or the movie, and also they went to having chicken chow mein, eating chicken chow mein, and also they picked fruits from the neighbor's garden. There was a garden in his neighbor's compound. In that there are so many fruits were there, papaya and pomegranates, and once they went to try to pick the papaya, but unfortunately the lady came out from the house and she was entertained at the tea party right under the papaya tree, in which the Kapil Dev has climbed and his friend climbed. So after when the lady went to Delhi for a couple of days, Kapil and his friends, they picked all the 92 pomegranates and they ate how much they can, and rest of the fruits they distributed to others. When the lady complained about that to his mother gave valor to him by her hand, that now also Kapil Dev is remembering. And one more naughty thing Kapil Dev was done in his childhood, that Kapil and his friends, they tried to ride the police horses which were left in the large green field for graze. Kapil and his friends, they tried to ride them, and after innumerable falls and frights, Kapil learned to ride and control the horse, and now even today he can ride a horse without a saddle, because the way he has learned riding horses. And he also tried to took the horse out of the ground, and he also tried to bring that horse to his house also, and he tried to tether in the place behind his house, but he was failed in that, and he was caught by his father, and his father cheating him. And after this incident, Kapil stopped going to ride the horses in that age. So these are the naughty activities that Kapil Dev had done in his life. Now Now let's continue the lesson. Page number 49, paragraph number 6. Dear students, observe my reading and I will write the difficult words on the blackboard and you have to take them. Okay? Let's start. Okay. I was never studious and always preferred to spend my time playing games and participating in athletics where I could use up my energy. I went to a small local school that had few cricketing facilities. The games they offered at that time were basketball, football, table tennis and hockey. Probably because all they required was a ball, a couple of sticks and a net. I was fairly good at all games, exceptionally good at athletics, but dreamed of becoming a footballer. I worked hard at that game and was selected to play for my school. Fortunately, all my friends were interested in and played cricket and they convinced me to change my game. That is a decision I will always be grateful to them for, as they unconsciously introduced me to the game for which I was made. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, I switched from one game to the other and began to spend a lot of my time on the cricket field. Naturally, I played in a number of inter-school tournaments and came to be noticed as a promising lad in the local press, but it was all merely fun to start with. I could never have imagined where cricket would lead me, and I certainly had no plans then of becoming a professional at all. So I will explain from 7th paragraph. I was never studious. So Kapil Dev was not good at studies. What he was doing? And always prepared to spend my time playing games and participating in athletics where I could use up my energy. So Kapil Dev was not good at studies and he was more interested in games. Basically, he was a very naughty boy. So that's why Kapil Dev spent more his time in playing games. He was not good at studies. And he was also participating in athletics also. He was also participating athletics where he can use his energy. ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಪಿಲ್ ದೇವ್ ಅವರು ಓದುವ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಓದೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಆಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಒಂದು ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವರು ಈ ಒಂದು ಅಥ್ಲೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ತುಂಬಾ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಗೇಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಥ್ಲೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್. ಅಥ್ಲೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು, ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ರೇಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಒಂದು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಪುಟ್ಟು, ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಥ್ರೋ. ಸೊ those items are called as athletics. So Kapil Dev was not good at studies, but he was more interested in playing games and athletics, and he used his energy more in the fields. I went to a small local school that had few cricketing facilities. So his education in a small local school. Local school means ಒಂದು ಅದೇ ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಚಂಡೀಗಢದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಇವರು ಕಪಿಲ್ ದೇವ್ ಅವರು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. That had few cricketing facilities. So in that school there were some cricketing facilities. Cricketing facilities means there is some small ground and bat, ball and wickets. Some facilities are there to play cricket. ಕಪಿಲ್ ದೇವ್ ಅವರು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಆಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂತಹ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದು ಸೌಲಭ್ಯಗಳು ಇದ್ದವು. ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯಗಳು. The games they offered at that time were basketball, football, table tennis and hockey. So in that school they offered to play basketball, football, table tennis and hockey in that time. So not only the cricket, other games are also there, other facilities also there to play football, basketball and table tennis and hockey. Probably because all they required was a ball, a couple of sticks and a net. So to play all these games, cricket, football, basketball, table tennis and hockey, what they need? Yes, they need some balls, bats, net and sticks. So we used to play cricket, we used to bat and ball. Know that well. And for basketball we are using ball. For football also we are using the ball. The ball were different from both are different, but ball only. And for hockey also we need some sticks on the ball. So that's why they offered these games. That this is the opinion of Kapil Dev. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಸ್ಕೆಟ್ಬಾಲ್, ಫುಟ್ಬಾಲ್, ಹಾಕಿ ಇವನ್ನ ಆಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇತ್ತು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು? ಒಂದು ಬಾಲ್, ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮತ್ತು ನೆಟ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ನೆಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಆಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕಟ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು 2 ಪೋಲ್ಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಟ್ತಾರೆ. ನೋ ದಟ್ ವೆಲ್. I was fairly good at all games. So first Kapil Dev, he was good in all the games, not only cricket, football, basketball, hockey, all the games he was a good player, exceptionally good at athletics. So more than he was good in athletics. This is very important. So Kapil Dev, he can play football, he can play basketball, he can play hockey, he can play cricket, but except that also he was good in athletics. Kapil Dev ಅವರು ಈ ಬ್ಯಾಸ್ಕೆಟ್ಬಾಲ್, ಫುಟ್ಬಾಲ್, ಹಾಕಿ ಆಡೋದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅವರು ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನವನ್ನು ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಅಥ್ಲೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ dreamed of becoming a footballer. So what was the dream of Kapil Dev? He wanted to become a footballer. Now you know that Indian captain who has won another World Cup for India in 2011, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. He was also wanted to become a goalkeeper in football, but he came to play in cricket. So like that only, Kapil Dev also he wanted to becoming a footballer. Kapil Dev ಅವರು ಮೂಲತಃ ಅವರು ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಆಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಬಂದವರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಫುಟ್ಬಾಲ್ ಆಟಗಾರನಾಗಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು. I worked hard at that game and was selected to play for my school. So, when Kapil Dev decided to become a footballer, he worked hard in that field. He practiced a lot and he was selected to play for his school. In that moment, in cities there will be a inter-school tournaments will be there. So in that every school had their own teams. In the villages also is there. So in that he was selected to play football for his school. The Kapil Dev ಅವರು ಯಾವಾಗ ಫುಟ್ಬಾಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಫುಟ್ಬಾಲ್ ಆಟಗಾರನಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಆಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. He was selected to play for his school. Fortunately, all my friends were interested in and played cricket. But his friends were interested in cricket and they were playing cricket. Kapil Dev is interested in football and he was working hard in that field and he was selected for his school team. But his friends, they were playing in cricket. Kapil Dev ಅವರು ಫುಟ್ಬಾಲ್ ಆಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು? ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಆಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. And they not only played cricket, they convinced me to change my game. So Kapil's friends convinced him to change his game from football to cricket. They convinced him that you have good athletic, so you better to play cricket rather than football, because in that time cricket has more famous than football. Maybe the reason will be there. So they convinced him to change his game. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫುಟ್ಬಾಲ್ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಂತಹ ಕಪಿಲ್ ದೇವ್ ಅವರನ್ನ ಅವರ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು? ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಆಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರನ್ನ ಪ್ರೇರೇಪಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಫುಟ್ಬಾಲ್ ಬೇಡ, ನೀವು ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಆಡು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮನವೊಲಿಸುತ್ತಾರೆ, ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಬಿ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ಫುಲ್ ಟು ದೆಮ್ ಫಾರ್. ಸೊ ನೌ ಕಪಿಲ್ ದೇವ್ ಈಸ್ expressing his gratitude for his friends to made him to take that decision in that time. So that's what he is telling, that is a decision I will always be grateful to them. So he is expressing his gratitude, thanks to his friends for convincing him to change his game. If they had not done that, India may lose a good player, cricket player. Maybe he may be famous. He might have become famous in football, but not up to the level now he has been famous. So that's why he is expressing his thanks. He is expressing his gratitude, as they unconsciously introduced me to the game for which I made. So here, these friends, they didn't know that he will become a famous cricketer one day. Unconsciously means here un is a prefix. Unconscious. In unconscious means here un is prefix. So without knowing themselves, his friends convinced him to change his game. So for that only Kapil Dev is expressing his thanks to. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಪಿಲ್ ದೇವ್ ಅವರ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ತಮಗೆ ಅರಿವಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಕಪಿಲ್ ದೇವ್ ಅವರನ್ನ ಫುಟ್ಬಾಲ್ ನಿಂದ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಆಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರೇರೇಪಿಸಿದ್ರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಕಪಿಲ್ ದೇವ್ ಅವರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸ್ಲೋಲಿ, ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ imperceptibly, observe the word imperceptibly. Imperceptibly means almost impossible to see. Almost impossible to see or notice, to see or notice, to see or notice. So here slowly, almost imperceptibly, I switched from one game to the other and began to spend a lot of my time on the cricket ground. So, without knowing himself, he was a football player, and now he has changed his game from football to cricket. And gradually, slowly, he was adjusted to that game and he started to spend more his time in cricket field. So, it means to say that Kapil Dev is showing interest in cricket. It is not an easy thing that to develop interest in other game or to change the game. So that was what happened, that he gradually, slowly he switched up to that new game. ಅಂದರೆ ಕಪಿಲ್ ದೇವ್ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಆ ಹೊಸ ಆಟಕ್ಕೆ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅವರು ಮೂಲತಃ ಒಬ್ಬ ಫುಟ್ಬಾಲ್ ಆಟಗಾರ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಈ ಹೊಸ ಆಟಕ್ಕೆ, ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ಗೆ ಹೊಂದಿಕೊಂಡು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸಮಯವನ್ನು ಕಳೆಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆರಂಭಿಸಿದರು. ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲಿ ಐ ಪ್ಲೇಡ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. So in his school days, Kapil Dev has played so many inter-school tournaments. Tournaments means tourneyಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Maybe some 5 or 6 school were gathered and so school teams came and they are playing each other. So like that, the tournament will be there. So I played a number of inter-school tournaments and came to be noticed as a promising lad in the local press. It means to say that Kapil Dev, when he started playing cricket and he was switched up to that cricket, and he was selected to play so many inter-school tournaments also, and he played so much well. He played well in that tournaments. He performed well. So for that only, local press has gave the name to him as a promising lad. Promising lad means ಭರವಸೆಯ ಆಟಗಾರ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, ಭರವಸೆಯ ಹುಡುಗ. So that type of performance has shown in those tournaments. So that's why here so he performed well. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಇಂಟರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಪಿಲ್ ದೇವ್ ತುಂಬ ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವನ ಭರವಸೆ ಹುಡುಗ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ಸ್ಥಳೀಯ ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಮೆರಿಲಿ ಫನ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್. ಬಟ್ Kapil Dev didn't take that seriously. And it means to say that he has not imagined that one day he will become a famous cricketer. That imagination was not there in his mind. He simply go on to play like the other boys. That's why he is telling that it was all merrily fun to start with. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಪಿಲ್ ದೇವ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಒಬ್ಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ, ಇದೇ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳಿತೀನಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಲ್ಪನೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. I could never have imagined where cricket could lead me, and I certainly had no plans then of becoming a professional at all. So Kapil Dev has no idea that in which place or the cricket will, whether cricket will take him to that high level, that he will become a professional cricketer. He has no idea about that. He was not confidence about that. But it has happened. That's why he is telling that I could never have imagined where cricket could lead me. He had no idea that where cricket would lead him. But the game cricket lead him to made him famous throughout the world. So in that 1983 World Cup, in that one match was, I remember that India, he scored nearly 175 runs against Zimbabwe. So in the final also, he has given the all-round performance. Because of that only, India lifted the World Cup in that year. And the catch he has taken in that match of Vivian Richards was extraordinary. Because of that catch only, the game has been turned. So like that only, it lead him or it made him a famous cricketer. I certainly had no plans than becoming a professional at all. So he has no idea about that one day I will become a professional cricketer. So, but it has happened. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಪಿಲ್ ದೇವ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮುಂದೆ ತಾನು ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಒಬ್ಬ ವೃತ್ತಿನಿರತ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಲ್ಪನೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So that this is all about my beginnings, written by Kapil Dev, and he has explained, he has narrated all so many, maybe not all, but so many activities, naughty activities he has done in his life. But now at the end, he has become a great hero. He has become a great cricketer. And he has won the World Cup for India in 1983. Okay. So now the lesson has been completed. Let's take the homework. Students, you have to read this lesson well and you have to answer these questions. Okay. Okay. Take the homework. Question number 1. What naughty thing? What naughty? N-A-U-G-H-T-Y. N-A-U-G-H-T-Y. till 5. What naughty thing does Kapil narrate? Does Kapil narrate in the 7th paragraph? In the 7th paragraph. The second question, why does Kapil say he bit of more than he could chew, than he could chew, CHEW. So these are the two questions. You have to write the answers. Students, you have to read the lesson well and study the lesson well and answer these questions. I hope we have all enjoyed this lesson. The lesson has been completed. The third lesson has been completed. I hope you have all enjoyed and read it well. Okay. Thank you very much.